Wetlands are areas of land where water levels are at or near the soil surface. A swamp especially is an area of land that is permanently saturated, and swamps and other wetlands are able to absorb excess water from flooding and excess storm water. They can also filter and remove any toxins from the soil.
Do you have like current examples of swamps?
Like for example, in Western Australia, there's quite a bit of environmental activism. It started in the 1960s because of concerns with the loss of biodiversity, just overall climate change. And also another example, we could go to the States and look at Louisiana, where the swamps there are not really maintained well, so they're kind of looked at as wastelands.
Do you know of any swamps in like Toronto or like somewhere around GTA?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Whoa, we're here.
Yeah, and it's snowing.
Oh my goodness. You know what? The drive was really long, and you're an awful driver,
Nah.
but I had a really good playlist, so it really helped. You never told me where you're taking me.
We're like back to your roots, we're like at your mom's place.
Ah!
Okay, fine, we're at the Oak Ridges Moraine, which by the way is where I'm going to be doing my essay on. But the Oak Ridges Moraine was frozen 12,000 years ago.
Kind of frozen right now too.
The ice all melted away and left the soil really saturated and rich with nutrients. And now it's this wetland. But specifically right now, we're at the Potageville Swamp, and it's absolutely beautiful.
So what about it? Tell me what's so significant about this area.
Well, the Potageville Swamp, it's near the Happy Forest Valley area, and indigenous people used to come here and get birch wood.
I mean, I do see a lot of birch trees here, so that totally makes sense.
Yeah, this water also connects to Lake Simcoe and Lake Ontario.
Cool stuff.
And since the 70s, Canada has made this into a conservation area. So basically, if we jump down there, we might break the law. Okay, let's head to our next stop. We're at Gilford Beach, and hopefully Rhea doesn't slap me this time. But yes, the reason why we're here is because I want to show you Lake Simcoe, or I guess this is technically Crooks Bay.
Yeah, what about it?
Well, essentially beginning in the 17th century, the Oak Ridges Moraine and the Holland Marsh area, the colonial settlers kind of came in here and manually drained the wetland. Therefore, all the moisture being pumped out by the water pumps comes into this water body. Like the waterways are diverted into this lake or this bay, which obviously kind of increases the water level as well. But the water from there, like it went into here for sure. So yeah, it's because of us humans. That's why the water goes in here, and that's like environmental destruction,
Fair enough.
Okay, let's go.
Oh my goodness, Carl. So what's up? Why are we here?
We're here because we have one of the water pumping stations as placed by the colonizers in the 17th century. Right over here on that side. That water station has been pumping water out of the marsh and the swamps in the area since the 17th century, and it's still active today. And this spot is particularly interesting because the water pump station is right there, and the Holland Marsh, the marsh is over there.
A lot of snow here, and a lot of ducks and geese here.
Alright, so right behind me, as we can see here, this entire area is the Holland Marsh. This area is completely marshy and swampy. There are actually ducks and geese behind us, Canadian geese. Pretty cool. It's just a very rich ecosystem. Right now it's snowing, obviously. The lake part of it, like most of it actually, is frozen right now. But when this is not snowed on and not frozen, this entire area is like a swamp. We can kind of see that with the vegetation over here. I don't know what this is called, but it's like what you'll find near a swamp.
That's true.
So yeah, just imagine this entire Holland Marsh area, this entire Oak Ridge Moraine area that 12,000 years ago and before the 17th century, before the colonizers came and ruined it all, just imagine it being like this. Like the entire, we're gonna go to farmlands, we're gonna drive by some roads, just think of the entire area being like this in this lakey, wetland condition before it was drained. But obviously now everything has changed. All right, next stop.
Carl, wait! Oh my god. I literally slipped. You can use that. So where are we here?
We're here at some random spot because I just kind of want to show you the farmlands around the area.
Covered in snow right now. Yep.
Yep, it's very cold and very snowy right now. Everything is white. But what you see behind us right here, this white piece of field, is actually farmlands, and this entire area all over the place, all along this road, even until the end as well, are farmlands. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because this farmland area used to be the marsh, the Holland Marsh to be specifically. Again, this used to be completely wetlands, completely swamps, and the colonizers from the 17th century came in, pumped all the water away, and we're left with soil to grow food and do agriculture in.
So when it's covered in snow,
Yeah.
you can't really use it for farming, can you?
No, not really. But
So
when
is it
it's
just
not-
more like prevalent in the summertime or like when there's barely any snow?
Yeah, sure. Actually, I don't know how the farming side of it works exactly, but they grow a lot of stuff in the summer, or when it's not like this, they grow like radishes, lettuce, and Ontario's main food source. So maybe in Toronto as well. What we buy off of grocery shops probably all comes from here,
Oh, cool.
because this entire area is just farms. And the only reason that this entire area became farms for agriculture is because the colonizers decided to pump the water away and drain the wetland. Another concern or a debate, I guess, is so the wetlands has obviously been drained, and it's continually being used as agriculture and a place to grow food. And that's very important because we all need food, but it actually significantly decreases the soil's lifespan, and obviously took away a lot of the wetland. Some people say that this entire area can only last for another 100 years. So after that, this entire area is done. But for now though, at least, the soil, if you go dig it up in the summer, obviously not now, if you go dig it up, you'll find this really dark and almost black soil, and so that just means it's very organic and very, very rich in nutrient. And so yeah, so this entire area is very good for agriculture.
Jeez, bro!
Hey guys, thank you all so much for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new. Make sure to like and subscribe so I can continue to smack Carl and bring him back to his senses.
Aw, sad. Like and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Karl Vlogs, or else Ria will smack you. Okay.
I will smack you too. Peace.
Okay, bye. Bro.